Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you my fresh face look, my version, and also trying out the new Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And the color that I have is Macao. They actually have 30 shades, so that is definitely a step up as far as how a lot of other top name brands, prestigious brands are expanding their lines for women of color. And I just use an oval brush to put on my foundation for today. It just gives me a more natural radiant look. And what I always do before that is to moisturize, clean and moisturize your face. And I already primed my face too with the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. And what I usually always do is make sure that I bring the foundation down past my neck. And I'm also trying out the Cabral in number 5. This is actually my first time actually using the Cabral. I usually use the Precisely My Brow Pencil for Benefit. All I'm doing right now too is just applying hairlight strokes along my brow instead of trying to create a whole new brow. It just gives me a better natural look as well that I don't have to worry about. And this is just a norm that I do. I conceal with the matte Prolongwear, and I am in the color NC45. You don't have to do all the highlighting that I do, but I think just for a full face look, I do that. And I also let it sit for a little bit, and I use my beauty blender to blend it out. For the most part, sometimes I use a brush, but beauty blenders also pick up excess makeup that you don't want, so it'll give you like a flawless finish as well. So I don't try to pat it in too hard, but I also just pat it lightly and then make sure that it's distributed evenly too. And then I also highlight on my chin, my nose, and then around my smile lines as well, just to make sure I'm concealing that. And now we're transitioning to like my favorite parts of my makeup process. I'm now taking my Pactrick powder. It is a translucent setting powder that I'm going to use to set my concealer and my foundation. What it's going to do is it's going to keep your skin looking super luscious, and also just making sure that you're setting everything in place and it's not going to move. It'll also help with creasing along your face. And what this powder is doing for my face as well, it's so micronized, it's so smooth, it seeps right into the skin, so it'll also keep my skin from looking extra shiny as well throughout the day. Another trick that you can also use, especially if you have oily combination skin like I do, is to set your primer with a translucent setting powder before you apply your foundation. Absolutely love this powder overall. I also take my setting powder and go right underneath my cheekbone. This is optional, but I believe it brings out your contour or bronzer. So next I'm taking my Bobbi Brown matte bronzer, and it's in the shade Deep, which is the last shade that they have for Bobbi Brown. I just use this to bring color back to my face. It warms up the skin. I'm not contouring today. This is just for a fresh look. It's very easy to apply. I'm using my Sephora 55 brush. It's super soft and it's wide enough for my face. So I always suggest, even if you're not going to contour, use bronzer. And I'm just highlighting with a natural highlighter. It's from Mercier, and it's called Illuminate. This was actually one of my very first highlighters I ever bought. I'm not saying you have to spend the amount of money that you have to spend for Mercier, but definitely try to get something that's like more natural to your color if you're looking for like a fresh face look, and something that's really radiant that'll bring out your skin. And I'm using an Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush to put on my highlighter. And also I'm using Raisin in the matte blush. This is like more closer to my skin tone, that'll bring out like a nice darker tone, but it's still a blush, of course. And I really like it. I pretty much use that with anytime I'm going to use a blush. That's probably like my go-to blush that I can use. And My number one is my MAC Fix Plus, my Prep and Prime spray. I never, ever, ever go out the house when I'm wearing makeup without it. And then just another trick that I've learned is using a beauty blender just to pat it in to give you like a more flawless look as well. So, you know, don't try to pat it in so hard, but just roll over it a little bit. And just, it's already going to seep into the face, but I just learned that it'll help you give like a more skin-like look. And what I typically do for the most part, if I'm just going to do a regular, just like a natural lip, I just always line my lips with a dark brown. Ladies, especially women of color, that is key. Line your lips with a dark brown pencil if you're going to put any type of color, like from like nudes or browns or pinks or anything like that. Because what it's going to do is going to help fade that color into your face. It'll make it look like it's natural, and that's what the look that you always want to go for, instead of trying to have like those loud colors. Anytime you want to wear a loud color, especially if it's a nude color, always line your lips. And then I just put Anastasia Beverly Hills in the brown lip gloss, and I also topped it with a matte lip gloss. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys really liked the look. I had also used Eyelure Luxe lashes as well. And I hope, just let me know what you guys would like to see next. This is my first time doing a video. And thank you guys. I hope you enjoy it.